Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Another commentary. I need to stop saying that. I'm just saying that at the start of every commentary. So let's make that the last time. Anyway, this is probably the most famous YouTuber in airsoft. I think most people, if you ever say, hey, do you know of an airsoft YouTuber? Most people will know of this guy, and he is quite controversial, but there's a reason he's number one. Like, he makes good gameplay videos, and that is Kicking Mustang. Now, again, he's another Brit. I have to say, I was quite surprised by how many Brits are in the top tier of airsoft gameplay. I would say that the actual environment in the UK, being like woodland and bushes and incredible for sniper kind of gameplay, but also that sniper gameplay is definitely the most popular, means that there's also great creators there. Let's not be silly, but it's amazing how many, and it's kind of cool because it shows how strong the actual airsoft community is in the UK. I definitely miss playing in those environments now. I live in Southern California. Like, I get the sun and it's amazing, but I do definitely miss having a bit more cover, a bit more greenery, and definitely when it's a little bit cooler because I sweat so much. But this is a new video that's just come out from Kicking Mustang. We'll have a look at this one right here. It is called Invisible Ghillie Milsim Gameplay, which is probably the most boring name to a video I've ever heard. Kicking Mustang is pretty controversial. It's kind of weird because obviously, like, I'll see his gameplay and it's great, but a lot of the like Reddit forums, places like that, you'll go and like see content about him, or sorry, people writing about him, and it's like, oh, this guy doesn't play fair. He does a lot of like unnecessary headshots. Sites ban him for actually going and playing. I have to say, I have never played with him, so I don't know what he's like. But if it's in terms of headshots, I think you're playing airsoft. Like, you're playing airsoft. It's a game. You've got to be prepared to get shot anywhere, and therefore cover your face, your extremities, whatever it is, if you don't want to get hit there. There is minimum engagement distances, absolutely, and that's just for safety. But to say to a sniper, don't go for a headshot, for me is a bit silly. So we're going to watch this. It's a 5-minute video, so it should be a pretty quick one, and we'll kind of get an idea of what's going on, but that gives you some context right there of Kicking Mustang. Let's go.
You join me in the middle of the action at an airsoft milsim being held in the UK.
So he's got a VSR 10, it looks like. The most stock. See, that was a dick shot. Now, I don't know if he was trying for that, but it definitely looked like the imposed reticle after that was aiming at his dick. I might have an issue with that. Like, a headshot's a headshot. You know, if you get it in a video game, then that's like more damage, more instant kill. A dick shot, on the other hand, I don't know. That's obviously a good hook, though, if you're going to watch this video, is that. Looks like he's using a VSR 10, you know, the most standard, original airsoft sniper ever made by Tokyo Marui. We'll see if that's the case.
I'm teamed with the guerrilla forces, and we have intel that Task Force will be operating a strict command and squad structure with defined mission objectives. I've been given a free role to roam amongst the enemy ranks, utilising my skills in stealth and concealment to disrupt their actions and cause as much chaos as possible.
He's got a lot of cameras, this guy.
I'm positioned on a ridge overlooking a heavily defended checkpoint. The enemy squads are clueless that I'm in the area.
It's annoying that Leaf's in the way. I love this commitment when you've got a guy in a Land
outnumbered
Rover.
and outgunned. My only advantage is my invisibility.
And that's why I use the KMCS ghillie suit. He makes his own ghillie suit.
Whenever the enemy begin to suspect my location, I manoeuvre and relocate.
That's what you should do as a sniper. So look, he's got a scope cam on there. He's got a GoPro on. It looked like he had a GoPro facing him.
Which Task Force occupies.
And then he's got a camera attached to the butt of his sniper rifle. See, that would just annoy me, the bolt pull being so difficult. This guy's just not taking the hits, eh?
With Task Force sweeping the area, I relocate quickly down the ridge into the valley. It provides excellent concealment, but with many branches and twigs, it will make sniping through them difficult. He's not looking this way. Where's the sniper?
On his bum. Looks like a pretty
An enemy
low
counter
weight,
sniper has spotted me.
low weight setup he's got going on. Oh, is that a sniper? That doesn't look like a sniper rifle to me. Yeah, that's definitely not a sniper.
Counter sniper eliminated.
Why is he calling him a counter sniper? Windy. Very slow.
My guerrilla teammates are mounting an assault on the far side of the village. I move through the dense thorn bushes to get a line of sight on the attack.
So that's within minimum engagement, I think.
With the assault ongoing, I move across the road between the checkpoint and the village and set hide. My plan is to ambush any task force reinforcements moving along the road.
It's got to be pretty lonely, kind of running around by yourself. What is this event? I love that they've got these old Land Rovers there. USP Compact, Tokyo Marui. Different from the Mark 40s. Why is he standing up?
See, I am, eh? I'm not doing it. Just standing here.
He does a headshot now.
One word and you'll be lying there. One word, you'll be lying there. Is that machine gun loaded? Is the machine gun loaded?
I can either speak or can't. You got to decide.
Is the machine gun loaded?
No.
Do you know? Okay.
Knife kill.
Yeah.
Knife kill? Was it a knife kill? Was it just I knocked you out back at butt of the rifle, butt of the pistol? I would be so annoyed if I were those guys. That hit the rifle in the back.
Shh. Welcome to my world.
If he steals the actual Land Rover right now, I will love that. No.
The ghillie suit I'm wearing today is a
It's a
fully custom
KMCS.
KMCS Python cloak, modified with KMCS adaptive ghillie mesh and crafting leaves, available at kickingmustang.com. Guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Alright guys, so that was Kicking Mustang, and that was a pretty cool video, I think. Let me just go forward. Where is he? Let me do a little. So I think that was a pretty cool video. There's definitely some very, very cool moments in that for sure. The dick shot though, however, I wasn't so sure about. But you can see here 3.2 million subscribers. That's got 8,000 views in 9 hours. So we got on this pretty quick. Watched it. I'd love to know, guys, actually, if you're enjoying the gameplay commentary videos. If you like what I'm speaking about as I'm talking about it, do you want me to be more like out there and saying more aggressive stuff, or do you like me kind of like keeping my cool as I am, trying not to insult anyone? Because I think at the moment I'm trying not to piss off anyone in the airsoft community, but there are certain things maybe that pop in my head which I don't say. So if you want me to take that filter off, let me know as well. But yeah, I'll put a link to this video below. I'll also put a link to the account for Kicking Mustang. And as he said there, if you want to buy his ghillie suits, which he's done so well, he now sells his own ghillie suits, go to kickingmustang.com. All right, thanks, guys. I'll speak to you all soon. Goodbye.